It's going to be a multitude of videos. I just want to explain to you right now that there's a couple of videos coming on for yesterday in which it's, oh my God, I can't believe it. Okay, so this is what I want to talk about right now. I was looking at my properties for my windows, and look what it comes up with. It's uncanny. HTC instead of THC, right, which is your 420, which is 823. Okay, 2 and 8 is the cycle, 3 creation, 84 is your Pluto. Then it says 1M8, which is 1-3, which is inside the church, alternate current, model number, and then MAC address, which is really frippy. 2C, which is actually BC, 8-1, resident angel, H and A, 7 times 2 plus 9 equals win big red, and B4 is like B52 for creation, then 7, then 6, F6. This is in gematria. Chaldean starts off Chaldean, finishes in gematria. Here's your single 9. It took 2 to create 9. Okay, it takes 2 to create 9. 1 and 8, 2 and 7. Only when 3 and 6 came in did 1 and 2 come into the game at 3 and 6. So let me explain this. The continuation of this video starts here. This is a deck of cards. At the same time, this can be your chakras, right? And starting from the top, okay, assuming this would start from the top, this would be your center right over here. You see this design? Your 3 and 3 or 3 and 3. Okay, this is your center. But the game is played this way, okay, this wide. It's 1 row, 2 rows, 3 rows, 4 rows. That is 12. Then there is 1 row, 2 rows, 3 rows, 4 rows. 12 and 12, 24, and then 3 in the center, 24 and 3, 24 and 3. Now, do we count or we continue on? This is a continue on. You remember in the chakras, this is the way it is, and it goes right into the ground. We have a tablet of 36, okay? We have taken part of one game, part of the other game. What I'm assuming, okay, what I'm assuming is this. Let me show you. So this is what I'm assuming. I'm assuming, okay, that they chopped this out of the board. And they took this board and they flipped it over and they put it here. And they actually went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on one side. And they went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the other side. That's 2 sides. Since they had 2 sides of 6 and 6, what they had to do is take the center of 12 and put it up here. And then take the center of 12 and put it down here. So you'll have 12, 6 and 6, and 12, which will be 3, 6, 6, 3. Do you understand what I'm exactly explaining? They split the board at 1, 2, 3. It's 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then it's a reverse one, 3, 2, 1. It will say 4, 4, 4 in the first row. Then in the second row and the second row, okay, it'll say 10, 10, 10. And in the third row and the third row, it'll say 16, 16, 16. 1 and 6 is 7. 9 and 7 will come together down here. Well, it's just like flipping this calculator upside down. Do I have another calculator over here? So we're going to continue this on right here. 1, 3 and 1, 2 and 2, 3 and 1 come together. Right? Now, if you want to complete the 3 rows, 4, 1, 3, alternate current, 5, 2, 2, and 6, 3, 1. 6, 3, 1 is your touchdown. 1 point, 3 points, 6 points. 5, 2, 2 is 176, and 176 is 252. I don't remember where else the 252 counts. I can't remember. 52 is Earth. Oh, yes, it is the Queen, the connection of the Queen of the gateway. Okay, so remember, if we go 3 rows, okay, 3, 1 and 4 is 8. 5, 2, 2 is 9. 6, 3, 1 is 10. 8, 9, 10. 1, 3, 6, 10. 5, 2, 2, 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 9, 10. 10 will become 7. It'll be 7, 8, 9 right over here. 7, 8, 9 will replace it right over here. So we'll take away these 2 if you want. And we can put 7, 8, 9, 4, 5, 6, and finish. So this flips over against this one, and that's what happens here. And they go back to back, just like the picture cards. The pictures, faces to faces, right? Ass to ass, faces to faces. So this is the way it is. Here's a man over here with his 2 little beady eyes, and here's his arms spread out and his 2 legs, and here's one over here. They're connected to, these 2 are connected to this one over here. These 2, okay, come together at this one over here. And then I'm assuming, right, I'm assuming that this one over here, okay, will be connected to this one over here. And this one over here will be connected to this one over here. And then voila. So what we would have to do is, seeing this one down here, the way it came through in the part, and this one down here, what will we do with this? I didn't go through this one. I should go through it. If I went through it, it would be like this. See the way this becomes a heart? This is the heart over here. And then the heart is now split with this line, whether it should be split or not should be split. And now you have the T. You have the T over here, right? You have the T and you have your 4. See this leg over here? This is a 4. 4 goes on this corner. 4 goes on this corner. 4 goes on this corner. Take away all your 4s. All you're left with is 1, 1, 1. And 1 breaks through the whole center and now makes your complete heart. So it's 1, 2. See the way it is? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is the center, connects to 1 and 1, is 9, then connects to 2 and 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Those are your 13 number connections. And 1, 14, and then 15, and you're gone. The exact same numbers on the dice. Okay, we're going to leave this at this. We're going to add in something else. When the 6,000 years are over, I found this very, very, can I say ironic? That when the 6,000 year period is over, 5,775, and then 150 by 150 is 225. 15 by 15 is 225, right? So what we get here is 7,286 minus 6,000 is 1,200,860. 1,200, 12,860, right? 12,860, 7,286. It almost repeats the same thing because everybody knows 1 is 0 is 7 because the 1 split 0 in half becomes 2 sides. Now when the 2 sides come in, you have the north and the south becomes 7. Okay, now let me show you. Do I have this in my calculator? We have 1,2,860 times 2 equals 25,720. The only difference between 25,920 are the 200 CB codes. Okay, the difference between 25,000. Now, if we have to divide this by 6, does it divide? No. Let me see. 25,720. I know it divides by 5. 5144. Space and Mars. If we did 25,625 divided by 5, it equals to 5125. Mars and man, 52, 51, 103, Mercury put together. If we have 25,920 divided by 5, it equals to Pluto and Mars, resident angel of 45, the sun. Pluto, 18 agent, archangel resident, creation, 18. 81 is Venus, 85 is the spirit matrix, 58 is the heaven's heart. It's the matrix, it's the spirit. Now we're going to go on to one more thing. We all know that 2 turns into 7. Lamed is creation. It is 12, creation of 1 and 2, and 50. 1 times 2, 1 plus 2 equals 5. So relationships come together. LX are numbers in cars. So now we have 25,720. This would be your answer over here. 12,101. I'm trying to figure out what this one is over here. Yes, what this one is over here is this, is 8 and 6 are 101, okay, away from the 7th gate. 7, no, I'm just looking at this answer. What is 12? 12 is what 6 is. How do you create 6? You need 5. 1 times 2, 1 plus 2 equals the 5 because 6 comes with the E world. 8 is in the E world and 6 joins 3 to come into the E world because 5 is the controller. 2, 5, and 8 control of that E world. And that E world is H and the E world is E. It's A and E that come together to create this, where 8 and 1 becomes 9, and that is your birth. 6 and 1 become the gateway. 28 becomes the cycle. 26 is the dog. The dog. We are vibrated with inside. What else did I want to speak about? The cell, okay. L is her, okay, which means we live in her dungeon, okay. 1 cell is what we talk about, is we live in the dungeon of 3 and 4, okay. DC current, okay. Cellular, okay, the air, the cell, within our own mind, something to do in the air, something to do with control. I'm not quite sure what it is. Anyways, we're going to leave this video at this. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching.